YouTube, what is going on? Crowder here, bringing you a brand new video. Today's video is the one you have all been waiting for. How to win your gulags, Warzone Season 3. We have the brand new map. We let you get warmed up with the gulag. And I think every day I post any kind of form of content, you guys ask in the comments, when's the next gulag video coming out? How am I going to win this? I'm absolutely trash at this gulag. What do I do to win the gulag? And I'm here to provide you the best tips and tricks and just kind of explain the thought process that goes on in my head while I'm playing these gulags to help you guys get more wins and not be the bot on your squad that never wins the gulag. So with that being said, right in front of us, we have a video of a bunch of gulags that I played out that goes about 3 minutes long here. I'm going to explain each individual gulag a little bit more in depth of just kind of explaining tips and tricks and what I'm thinking and what you should be thinking and all this other stuff to help you win more gulags. At the end of the day, sometimes a 1v1 in Call of Duty is a little bit of luck and timing, and we all know that. But it's about getting that luck and timing to happen less and more in your favor to give you more of a favorable outcome. So sometimes you can lose a gulag no matter how good you are. And also, you have to hit your shots. No matter how much tips or tricks I give you, if you don't hit your shots, it's also going to be a little bit harder, right? And that's also going to lead into another video that I might remake. I made a how to aim on controller and mouse and key and all that kind of stuff a little bit earlier when Warzone came out. It's probably one of my most viewed YouTube videos. But if you guys want that again, drop it in the comments right now. If you guys really want another how to aim video or how to get better at aiming, etc., I'll make it again and I'll explain a little bit more in depth, even some other things that I might have missed in that video in the past. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with these gulags and I'm going to explain each one a little bit in depth of what you can do and what you cannot do, etc., and more. So let's go. First gulag here is very, very simple. You see right here where my mouse is, the cursor of my mouse, I am circling where the other player spawns. He can either go to the right side in the building or the left side by the tank and the truck and the car over here. That is really, really important, and that is step one. So you're going to see in this gulag right now, I'm going to cut to the left to kind of show you how to play the left side of the map, and as soon as I go right here, you get the info. This guy right here cannot cross from his spawn all the way to this tank in time if you do exactly what I just did. If you sprint, especially if you have a fist gulag, and you sprint and slide to where I'm at right now, he cannot beat you to this tank. So you will always have the information of how this player or where this player will be right off the rip if you do this route. So you guys can see in this gulag, you're going to see that I slide to the left here, and I'm actually going to catch him sliding to that car right there. You see him at the car right there, and I see him. So now I'm like shouldering, waiting. I don't actually see him on the first time like in the real moment, but I use my tactical and my lethal. I'm able to get some kills, all because I get the information and I cut the map. Next gulag is the same exact method, and you're going to see when this guy doesn't go to that car, how I time it, and I'm going to explain a little bit more of that right now. So I cross over here to the left. I jump to the left. I don't see him cross to the tank, and I don't see him on my sights here. So there's only two places he can be. Crouching behind this car, which is possible, or back in this L-wall house area on the right side of the map. So now in my head and in your head when you're using the gulag, you now have the information of where he's going to be. More than likely, he is not going to be just crouching behind that car because a lot of people don't really do that too often. He probably sprinted into the building, which a lot of people like to do, or sprinted by the L wall. If he's by the L wall and you have a headset, you can probably hear him sprinting around and you would know he's not there. So right now, I don't hear him by the L wall, and I'm kind of taking my chances that he's not at that car. Look how this plays out. I wait, I still don't see him. And now I know that he's most likely going to be over on the right side of the map. I just wait, he shows himself, and I get the kill. All because in that process, even though it looks so simple, guys, I'm limiting the places where he can be and where he can come from to kind of pinpoint where he should be in the general area. When you have that information in a 1v1 in Call of Duty, that is where you're always going to have more success, especially for the people that are watching this video that can shoot really straight. If they're in front of you and not shooting you in the back, if you guys have that confidence, you know you're going to win it. Okay, so going to the next gulag, now we are on the other side of the gulag in the map. It's the same exact thing. You see him on your screen. You can see him through the wall. Just like I just explained to you that you can't cross to this tank without that guy seeing you if he does that kind of play. It's the same exact thing in this gulag where I can't cross to that tank, but I can use this car to see him cross to the tank if I really wanted to. We'll get to that in a different gulag, but right now you're going to see that I actually play the building just to show you how the building kind of plays out. You get up here. If you hop up and pre-aim, after a couple seconds, if he's not there, most likely he's either slow playing his spawn, which is a possibility, and that's why I actually don't recommend going into this house too much. Personally, I think this gives a little bit more luck and timing not in your favor, and that's why I don't really like the house. But I'm using this for this video just for the purpose of showing you if you like playing this house, this is how you play it. You go up here, you pre-aim, you kind of wait for information. I don't get anything. He throws a stun on the right side. I know he's coming from the right side. I get a pretty easy kill here just because he kind of shows himself. And I didn't see anything on the left side, so I assumed he'd be on the right. So now this next gulag is the same thing. I go onto this car and I hop onto it to get the information. Now with the information right here, I know he has not crossed to the tank. He is either crouching behind these boxes here or just slow playing it, or he's went to the house to my left. With that being said, I just wait. He doesn't show himself. I kind of hear him on my left, and now I know he's going to be on my left side. I get cover. I get an easy kill. He kind of walks right into that. It's all about just getting the information and then playing off of that. I know this is very repetitive from some of the other gulag videos, but it's super, super important to know, and especially to be reminded sometimes. Sometimes you actually might even know these tips, but just completely forget to actually use them when you're playing just because you haven't been reminded. Trust me, it happens to me all the time, and I played pro Call of Duty. So moving forward, it's the same thing. I push up here. I don't really like the strategy I just did there, but it is a pretty cool spot. If you back it up and you want to rewatch this again, you can rush to the cinder block and actually hop up and use this as like a head glitch. The problem is if he actually goes to your right and he's a decent player, he kind of has the advantage, not going to lie, if he actually slide cancels and challenges it on your right side. That's why this is a very 50-50 play. But if you want to play the 50-50 and have the ultimate cover if he is over here on this side of the map, not a bad play. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. Personally, don't really recommend this one. Okay, so this next gulag is just me playing the house again. It's very, very simple. I hop up onto this house. Just like I explained. I wait. I get no information. Now I'm like, I don't see him on my left side. He's probably not pushing that. Or if he is pushing that, he's just camping it really, really slow. I strafe out to my right to get the info, and you can see on my screen right here, I see nothing. Now right there, you can see him. So I do this jump. I get the information. I know exactly where he is. And now I'm able to center him just because of the information that I have. And I get a really, really easy kill. Moving forward to the next gulag. This is actually probably one of my most recommended strategies in the gulag, especially for the more casual player, which I know a lot of you guys that watch me are the casual Warzone player that just wants to win a little bit more gulags than he was winning before, right? This is the easiest one. I know I've given you guys a lot of more in-depth, like kind of cool jumps, and you see all these advanced movements. This one's simple. You just run to this car right in front of you, and you post up, get the information. You wait. You don't see him. Now you see him. You just get the information and you have cover. In that exact scenario, if you replay this exact moment and you wait, if you don't see anything, you can actually use this car and expect him on your left. You can use your headset if you hear him, and then you can slowly push up to the tank in front of you if you really want to. Obviously, he throws his life away by kind of peeking like that. I have hit a pretty good shot on him. And there it is. Now, guys, this next gulag you are about to see is my absolute favorite strategy in the gulag. I like to shoulder here and get information just like I showed you. Now, I'm waiting to see if he shows himself on the right. Now, you can see this tank right here in front of you. This, or in front of me, obviously in the video. You can actually hop on this tank and get cover. So if you rerun this gulag back really quick, you can do the strategy I showed you earlier in the video, which is cutting the map and getting information. You know he has not crossed to that car over here, right, in that tank. So now, again, if you're doing the kind of process of elimination here, he could be behind this car, crouching or laying down. It'd be very, very weird. Or he's most likely on the right side of the map. So now I have the information that I'm probably going to play that he's on the right side of the map. You're able to actually move to this tank and hop on top of it and use it as cover, which is probably the best spot in the game, and it's super, super underrated. As you're going to see, I'm going to hop on this tank, and now right here, I have cover from no matter where he challenges me. I'm going to be able to kind of drop back and use the tank as cover in a head glitch to get a kill, and you're going to see right here in front of me, I'm able to keep using this tank, have that cover, get the easy kill, and that's probably my favorite strategy, especially if you're a little bit more sweaty. But even if you're a casual player, cut the map, get the information, and it's pretty much easy wins from there. You can see I do it again. Very, very routine stuff. It's not really going to change much. And then on this side, the one thing you can do is play this house. You can go bottom or top and get the information. If you want to win more gulags consistently, probably don't want to play that house. Unless you really want to 50-50 it. But the issue is, as soon as you run into this house, you kind of lose all info if he doesn't go into it and he kind of crosses that tank and you don't see him. So overall, to summarize this, guys, I would really, really recommend on both sides of the map to really play this tank cross and then use this tank as a power position. I'm telling you, you guys will not go wrong. Playing the house, you kind of lose a lot of information and I wouldn't recommend it. So I'm sure there's a lot of you that are watching this that actually play the house thinking it's like probably the smarter play because you're more like enclosed and in cover, but it kind of makes it really, really random in there. And I actually don't recommend that. I recommend playing the information on the left side, using that tank and using your gun skill to your strength. If the gun skill is not your strength, then maybe you do want to go on that house and kind of play those lucky corners. It's not something that I'm against. I just think it's more consistent in Call of Duty when you have the information in front of you. So if you go to that house, he can slide L wall, he can get to that tank without you seeing him. There's a lot of stuff he can do where when you re-peek out of the house, you don't know exactly where he's at unless he's really running around and making a lot of noise. So I recommend 100 times out of 100 times to play this tank, to play that cross, to play that information, and probably a lot more gulags will start going in your favor. And if they don't go in your favor right away, at least you'll have the information to take a fair gunfight. And when you take a fair gunfight and you have the gun skill, you'll win it most of the time. And if you're a casual player, I recommend on watching some of the how to aim betters in Warzones for my channel and other channels. And if you want another one, please tell me in the comments below and I'll try and make another one for you guys. I know this gulag video is pretty kind of simple and self-explanatory, but at the same time, sometimes just being reminded in these informations and these crosses really do help you guys. And I know you guys like this content a lot, so please let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this video. And if you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a friend, and make sure you share this video with that one friend in your squad that never fucking wins his gulag. Make sure you share it with them. Tell him to watch it. Maybe he'll stop costing $4,000 every time he spawns in. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. As always, guys, it's been your boy Crowder. I'll see you guys all next video. Have a good one.